Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel. And yes, I just finished watching the Telecel Ghana Music Awards all the time again. It's 3:42. They just closed, and I'm here to dissect and tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly of what went down today. It's 3:40, and my people are asleep. My little brother is asleep, so I don't want to be shouting. And I don't want to record this early in the morning because I have church. And when I return from church, I have to watch football. So I might not get the time to record. So this is the only time I have to record. So yeah, before I get into, please do what to like, subscribe, and share for me, okay? I have my notes here. If you can see here, I have my notes. I wrote down everything. I was watching with an eagle eye. So I wrote down everything. And maybe I might not see what you want about your favorite artist. Oh, before we start, congratulations to all nominees. No, congratulations to all winners, and especially Ken Promise for winning the Artist of the Year. On that note, let's start from the red carpet. The red carpet was giving Masquerade Festival. It was giving Anchors Festival because the people who came were not dressed for the occasion. I saw it. Amma Belan tweeted that the theme for this year's red carpet or this year's show was celebrating Ghana. I think celebrating Ghana or something. And if that was actually the theme, most of the people on the red carpet were offline. Most of the people on the red carpet would score 0 if I was the one judging them. If they were doing Project Runway and they came with that dress, they would score 0. Like you could watch Ochame Kwame, who calls himself Mr. Ghana to the world, whatever. He came dressed as a pharaoh. While the team is Team Ghana or everything about Ghana designs, whatever. You came dressing as a pharaoh. What is wrong with you? Like I was pissed because he was one of the first people, or one of the people who portray Ghana to the world, who say I believe in Ghana. He has an album called Made in Ghana. So yeah, if this is even the thing, you should be the first person to be dressing as a Ghanaian. But you dress as a pharaoh. For that, he's wrong. He got a 0. So yeah, like we are still talking about it. Red carpet. Some people shouldn't even be invited to the red carpet. You might be famous on the internet. You might be a celebrity. No, not a celebrity. You might be an influencer. But that is your limit. You shouldn't be invited to red carpet of such event. TGMA is our prestigious music or entertainment industry award. It is the peak of the entertainment award industry in Ghana. So if you allow these people, like everybody should be on the red carpet, it brings us down. The influencers on the red carpet there are a lot of people who should, like the influencers especially. I saw some dresses and I was thinking, wow, why are you dressing like that? We are coming for a show. Why are you dressing like that? Alo Dani and his entourage, they were dressing like people, like some people like Toms, whatever. These dresses shouldn't be on the red carpet. If you compare Ghana, our red carpet to the Nigeria, they did AVMC or whatever, AV is 2011, you could see the contrast in how we dress and how they dress, how they come about themselves to these red carpets. We come about like, Uncle's Festival, we 2 to 3, why? It is very bad. Everybody on the red carpet was poor. Like most of their dressings were bad. Okay, to me, those I saw on the red carpet and those I like their dressing would be Calibos. I like Scanty's dress too. I like his outfit. Who again? And yes, Empress Gift. I also like Empress Gift's outfit. I think Empress Gift was the best dressed woman. She and Sandra, is it Sandra something? I forgot her name, but Sandra something. She has a song with Jometo, that woman too. So those two were the best dressed female celebrities for me. But the males, they were all dressing casually, like normal black and white people here. So I'll not give it to Kansi, but the men didn't come up as I expected them to come. We are still on the red carpet. The TV3 people, they made a huge mistake. Like, whose decision was to make, is it a something, they had a talk show for like a few minutes on the red carpet, and they were sitting interviewing the guest. That was the biggest red flag you should be doing. You shouldn't be sitting interviewing the guest. At least if you are sitting, the guest should also be sitting. It's disrespectful. So they should check that. If they've been given the chance to host this again, they should check that and don't do that. That's another thing I have to talk about. I don't want to stress. I don't really want to stress on the red carpet. Oh yes, and one of the most, oh my god, one of the disgraceful dress ever was that girl in blue that was showing her boobs. Oh my god! I saw this picture. I was saying, why are you dressed like that? Are you coming to the show to show your breast? Are you coming to the show to feel comfortable, or are you coming to the show to do what? Like, what is your reason, or what is the rationale behind you dressing like that? It was very poor. It was very bad. I was very pissed that why would a lady, a very nice lady, a very cute lady, dress like that to a show like this? Are you chasing clouds? What were you doing? It was very bad. It was very bad. I don't want to rant a lot about the red carpet, but I have to do it. Now, let's move on to the show itself, yeah? Let's move on to the show itself. The show started very, very late. It started very, very, very late. As usual, Ghana man time. We are the most stupid people and we play with time in this country. The show started at, I think, 10:30. I think the show started at 10:30. The first award, yeah, where is it? I wrote it here. The first, oh, I can't find it. I really can't find where I wrote it, but the first award, yeah, the first award was 11:55. I said 11:55. 10:55. Oh, am I? Yeah. I think the first award was 10:55 or 9:55. One of those times. It was very, very bad. Yeah, it was 9:55. The first award was 9:55. Like, why would you start a show and your first award would be at 9:55, knowing very well that you are predicting it to be a 4-hour show? You could have started at as early as 7 p.m. and we'll be done by 12 or by 1. Why do you always keep on pushing shows till the next day? You start the show at 10 or maybe 9:30, 9:45, and you end the show at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Why? Why are we? That's our attitude. We cannot start things early. We have in our mind that, okay, if I see the show start at 7, the people coming, the guests coming, they say, okay, it's Ghana man time. That's like 2 hours from now. So 7 is not where that we started at 9. Why are we doing that? And when the show started even, when the show started, the show started late and people came late. The VVIP reserve seats were empty. No, almost all the seats were empty. Nobody was there. Everybody was late. And that is very, very poor. That is like 1/10. I'll give 1/10 for that. That is very, very poor. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that, yeah? You should not be doing that at all. Oh, one thing about the red carpet should be restricted. Like, you have to be an A-list artist to be on the red carpet. Yeah, one thing about that. You have to be an A-list artist to be on the red carpet. Okay, so yeah, I'll come back and forth about whatever is going on. But let's talk about this. I started watching the program on TV3. Yeah, I started watching on TV3, and I realized that TV3, the quality of TV3 was 420. I said, oh, 480. Is it like 480 or 360p? Like, it was very poor. The sound was bad. I was watching TV2 on DSTV, so I think that was why it was bad. And I realized they were also showing it on Africa Magic, Aquaba Magic rather. And I changed it to Aquaba Magic. And I realized that's a very, very cool one. You could hear the sound. Oh, there were technicalities. There were errors in it, but you could hear the sound, you could see the visuals clearly, and that was a plus for Africa Magic, Aquaba Magic. Sorry, that was a plus for Aquaba Magic. It was very nice for them. Now, let's talk about opening act. Yeah, let's talk about opening act. AEC's opening act, AEC's performance was similar to a sound check. He just came on stage and was I was like performing not to my standard of what I know AEC can do. He performed all right, but not to the standard I've raised for him. The bar I've raised for AEC was very, very high that he disappointed me, but I'll give him a 6 out of 10 performance for that. And I'll not blame on him. I'll blame on the sound. Because he was the first act, so they were trying to figure out, is this working? It's not going to work. But it was very poor. It sounded like a sound check. Like a sound check. People you could hear what's the name? The noise in it. You could like the voice was not clear enough. The instruments were overshadowing the voice, especially when Empress Gift was performing. Her band was overshadowing her voice that you couldn't even hear a wall. Pa-pam, pa-da-da-da-da-da-da. So rise it up in choir. Yeah, that song very, very nice. Yeah. So at first the sound was very bad, but they skewed and they did everything right for them, and it was very, very good. Yeah, I knew it. I made a mistake earlier. The first award was at 11 p.m. That was bad, very, very, very bad. Why? So let's talk about Foster Romanus. Foster Romanus, yes, he's a good comedian. Let's say a good comedian. He makes people laugh. But I think this show was big for him. It was bigger for him to control. He was doing something. Initially, he started well. The jokes were landing for him. He was making people laugh, although you cannot hear them very well, but you could hear the audience laugh a little bit. Then it came to a point that he was overdoing it. When AJ would be talking, would be giving an announcement, then he would just cut AJ off and he would say something that wouldn't be funny. His jokes were not landing after like the first performance he did or the first act they did with AJ. After that, his jokes were not landing. But talking about for me, say if I didn't mommy or something, then it was not landing. And saying, "Oh, for you would tell day." Like no, he was bad. Foster was bad. O for Romanos, R for R. He was bad. Like it got to a time he was just talking, he was just waffling, he was just talking plenty like nonsense. Yeah, but like it was not good. He was bad. It hurts me that he couldn't. What was the word? He couldn't provide. Not provide. He couldn't do, or he couldn't act or be himself as he always does. Or you could go to his shows, he gives a better standard. But this was like, nah, he couldn't be doing it. Yeah, this was bad, like bad. Yeah, bad. Okay. So now let's talk about the highlight performances. I'm having a technical issue with my camera, so just bear with me. High life shouldn't be mandatory if you are not good at it. If you go to the show and they tell you, hey, we would love you to perform live band, and you know yourself you are not good at it, please do not do it. Please do not do it. If you are not Sakode also, yeah, he's learning how to use live band. But if you are not Samini, Amachi Dede, that Lumba, Kofi Kenata, Stone Boy, please do not use it. Do not use it. During this TGMA year, people had the worst performance. They had the worst live band performance I've ever witnessed. King Paluta had one of the worst live band performances I've ever seen. I expected a lot from him because, King Paluta, you could be doing live band, but what happened? Did they force you to do it? I don't know, but it was very bad. Kojo Black had one of the bad performance ever. He should stick with his DJ and play his track. No one, like, I get it. You want to try live band for the first time, but it's not good. It's not going well for you. You should not do it. Beach Trap also had a howler in it because once why are you even taking this to live band? Yeah, it is high life, but to you, the person, you are not singing accordingly to the live band performance, so what the live band is doing. Like there was a mishap. I don't know if the live band rehearsed it differently and they also rehearsed it differently. It was a mishap. It was a mishap because it's just changed into a transition to a churchy vibe, like a churchy vibe thing, yeah. Because they were playing, then you could hear that once. You could hear the bass guitar too, overshadowing their voice. So yeah, there are those people, Paluta, Kojo Black, Beast Trapping, Molly. Oh, Miss Molly. Oh, Madam Molly. Should I say Madam Molly? Madam Molly, please, why did you do that? Please, why did you do that to me? Why did you do that to us? I was expecting so much from Molly. I was expecting so much from you that you playing Shake It to the Max. But why am I hearing high heights and cymbals in Shake It to the Max? I was when I was listening to that, I was very pissed because yeah, Molly, I know you are good. I know you are good, but you shouldn't be doing this. Like you should stick to it. I don't know if they force you to doing live band, but please, please. And I also like the what did you call it? Yeah, the 90s baddies, the picture or whatever you posted behind you. Yeah, that was very good. Yeah, that's a tribute here, a tribute here. That was very good. That was very good of you. So I'll give you a thumbs up for that. But apart from that, you had a terrible like, I enjoyed the performance. And I'm not saying I didn't enjoy this people's performance. I enjoyed their performance, but if they had not done it with live band, it would have been more enjoyable. You get me? And for me, the best performance of the day is Stoneboy. Stoneboy is the best performance so far. He had a very good performance. I enjoyed him. I enjoyed his stage craft, how he used the stage, how he used the camera, and how he merged live band with orchestra music for his first song. That was very good. And yes, talking about the camera, how he used the overhead camera, and the director also cut to it like, yeah, Stonebwoy is watching the overhead camera. Let me just use the overhead camera for his performance, and it brought a certain feel to the performance. It brought a certain energy, a certain euphoria to it. That was very good. The only thing bad from Stonebwoy performance was bringing Adwa on stage when he was performing Stobolo. Yeah. -1 for that. You didn't try. You didn't try at all. Yeah, now let's talk about the Osibisa performance. It was very nice. It was very, very, very nice. I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it because I love every one of them who performed. I love Adina, I love Adoma, I love Tito Usu. I've been listening to their songs, so I was surprised and I was happy at the same time. Say, wow, they're coming to happy for me. The legendary Osibisa song. And I was expecting Rihanna to come out one way or the other to come and perform Wayayi. Yeah, we are going, heaven knows how we were going. Yeah, because she has a cover of that song, so I was expecting her to come on stage to also do it. Woyaye, woyaye, woyaya, woyaye. But I'll give you that a very good one. They did a very good job with that. And the girl who also performed she performed the song or a tribute to, I've forgotten his name. Mama Tiwa and the other guy, I've forgotten their name. Oh my god. Yeah, that girl, they said she's called Mavi Sasanzo. She's good. She's good. Like, she's very, very good. I like that for her. Yeah, Famia also had a very good performance. Famia had a very good performance. The live band was, yeah, there was a little problem, hitches, but he did well. He controlled his stance. He did very well. The only thing I also dislike about Famia's performance was bringing Cross on stage. It was very bad. Like, who told you to do that? Who directed you to do that? It's very bad. Please don't do that again. Okay, please don't do that again. Oh, now let's talk about the worst performance ever. The worst performance I've ever witnessed, or I've ever witnessed, apart from what Last Me did on stage the other time, is Kweku Smoke. The euphoria, the heat, the talk of town. Like, yeah, Kweku Smoke is about to perform. Then he got to his stand. He was in a cage. People were acting like zombies, I think so. But his performance, they did hate. I don't know if, for me, his performance did not hate. He did not hit as much as I expected him to do. I listen. I had a very high bar for, I said high bar for people, yeah. I had a very high bar for people, and I was expecting them to either reach that high bar or surpass it. And plenty came below it. Plenty of them came below it. I don't understand why. So yeah, I was watching Coco Smooth's performance. I took my phone, scrolled through Twitter. I realized he's done. I was saying, why? What happened? Why is he done? Why is he done? Because they got everything for him, but he's done. What happened? Did they sack him from stage? I was confused. Like, why? See, for that, he had a like. He didn't try. He didn't try. He didn't. I think he put in more effort, but when the day came today, he couldn't deliver. So that was a very poor performance for me. Yeah. Now let me tell you about the artist. Let me talk about the artist. These people do not what respect us, because you could not show up for your event or for the event to collect your own award. Even if you know you are not winning, just come to the award. You are invited, unless you are having a very serious issue that, or you're not even in the country. Then I think I'll pardon you for not coming. But if you're in the country and you're watching it on the TV as people as we, please, you are disrespectful, because you could not come on stage to receive an award. He sent your entourage to come. Like, oh, do you know why I'm pissed about Kwaku Smoke's performance too? Because Kwaku Smoke didn't come on stage for even one of his awards. So I thought, okay, you are backstage, you are come to deliver something spectacular. For you to come deliver this, I am pissed with that. So this artist, I don't know what is wrong, but this artist should come. I said Timmy Trinity were not there. Timmy Trinity were not there. Why? I don't know. These people are disrespectful for us, and we have to find a solution to it. Yeah, we have to find a solution to it. Like, if BET or Grammy is telling you to come for a handkerchief at 7 p.m., you guys will be there at 5 a.m. waiting. So why don't you want to come for your own award in your own country? Why? What is wrong with it? Once again, congratulations to Green Promise, but sending a lot of people accompanying on stage. Yeah, I think I'll give him a pass, because that was the last award, and he won the Artist of the Year. But I think there was a security breach, because the bodyguards or the private security came on stage, telling some people to get back. That was all I was complaining about. Like, yeah, why are you sending a lot of people on stage? Why are you sending too much people on stage? You should work on that. We should find a balance of people you can send, maybe 6 or maybe 5. We should find a balance to it so everything will be well. But I don't want to be talking much about this TGMA, sorry. We've witnessed it. We also some people we thought they would win, they didn't win. Others we thought they would not win, won. Regardless, it was a very enjoyable event, but a very late one. We Ghanaians should be working on our time. We should be working on our time, because I cannot come to your show and you start at 11 and you close at 4 or maybe 3:30 to 3:40. It is very bad. We should start early. And overall, I'm giving the show a 6 out of 10. Yes, I'm giving the show a 6 out of 10, above average. Yeah, it's above average for me. It's very above average, because you cannot be doing this. You cannot be wasting our time to be doing this. Yeah. So good. I don't know if you agree, you might not agree with me, but whatever you say, congratulations to those who won, and congratulations whatever happens, those who keep clean sheets, you've done well. Try again next year and keep a little. Sorry you couldn't win. We shall be back.